Let's see. I don't know what's the best zoom. Maybe if I move it, like a wee bit there. That's Aaron Mooy about to walk past. Is he going to make it in the frame? No. It's Aaron Mooy there. Literally. Bye, Aaron. Yes, we're outside. I'm here to prove that I'm not a catfish. I am real. I don't just sit in a loft all day pretending I'm somebody I'm not. This is me. People have seen me in the Celtic way, and if you've been lucky enough to see me, then you will know I am real. And if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, just stay off Twitter, that's all I'll say. Right, we're outside, which of course is very different, it's very awkward. I actually kind of wish that Hamish was here to give me a Lenny's microphones because I don't quite know what I'm doing with my horns, but we're outside Celtic Park, as you can see. I've just had the opportunity to speak to Aaron Mooy and his unveiling, you could say, as a Celtic player. We're going to be back tomorrow as well to meet Moritz Jens, who I actually got a brief glimpse of on my way there. I was late, to cut to the chase. I was late for the press conference. They told us 3:30. I arrived at 3:25, and they were already 5 or 10 minutes in, so it didn't exactly go to plan for Ryan here. But I did manage to sit down and ask Aaron a question, listen to the other questions in his unveiling today. But we're just going to have a general catch-up. We're going to talk about different things here at Celtic Park. A few things to talk about. Number one, to do with Celtic Park itself. I don't want to use the word renovation, maybe that's a wee bit strong, but the work has started on both sides of the stadium, the Lisbon Lions stand and the Jock Stein stand, for the new banners that are being put round the place. I'll put some footage in. Don't quite know what it's going to say yet. It's about 4 o'clock just now, and they haven't really made much progress with the banners being put up today. Only a couple on the Lisbon Lions stand that I've seen. Don't know what it's going to say, but it's going to look nicer. It's nice to get them back up. I must admit, without them being up, it feels a little bit dingy, a wee bit outdated. I know I love Celtic Park. It's the best stadium in Europe, in my opinion, of course. But they can definitely do some things to make it look nicer, and one of those things is to put those banners up. However, I remember Kieran Auld on the podcast making a point to me that maybe we were trying to channel our 2012-13 Champions League form by removing the old banners for the group stage this year. Doesn't seem like they're going to roll with that. However, it does look as though we are getting the banners back, so interesting to see what they're going to say. All I can make out right now is CE for Celtic, and then below it WH. Don't know what the WH is for. What could it be? I don't know. Where legends play, I don't know, something stupid it'll be there, and I'd say something stupid, that's nasty, but it's got to be up in the stadiums. You'll see that in your next visit to Celtic Park. They should be done for Saturday, you would imagine, because they've got cranes and all the rest of it up, so you'd imagine that'll be done for Saturday, and we'll get to see what the new look Celtic Park is like. Last night we took on Legia Warsaw. The team are on their way back, or probably will be back by now, from Poland after playing in Artur Boric's testimonial farewell sort of game. Look, a lot of people kind of at the moment of the game were getting a little bit carried away with that second half reaction, with the fact we squandered a 2-goal lead, and the fact that we ended up, I was about to say dropping points. There's no points up for grabs, it's a bloody testimonial. A lot of people getting a bit uptight about that. A lot of people quite annoyed at the fact that, you know, we weren't as good as the second half. I'd done my match reaction last night, and I made my points very clear that I don't think we should read into it too much, and as you'll see from today already, it's nobody cares. You know, it's kind of history now. No one's overthinking it, despite the fact we didn't win the game. If it was a league game, we'd all still be talking about it today. You know, we'd all still be saying, oh, Celtic should have won the game last night, but we're not. Who cares? I think that it's so easy as Celtic fans to overreact in the moment. I was very happy with the positives in the game. I thought the first half performance was really, really good. And there was a lot of things to smile about in that. You know, Dyson Maeda linking up with Hatate, it was a beautiful goal. The first goal from Hatate itself was really good. I think Hatate was looking brilliant. I seen someone today on Twitter, I think it was Hamill, who was comparing him with Luka Modric, and no wonder, because he looked like a Modric-esque sort of player in the game last night, and that's one of the positives. So I think there's people getting carried away, but we'll certainly get there. Right, but let's cut to the chase. I'm here to talk about Aaron Mooy and the press conference today, because the news is kind of slow. There's not much happening in regards to news with Celtic today, so it's sort of a kind of quick update and a little bit of what we got to see today at the Aaron Mooy press conference. Now, because I was late, I never got to take any of my own footage from the actual press conference itself. We got a photo opportunity with the player after the game down beside the pitch, so I'll throw some videos and footage up on screen of him holding the Celtic scarf and such. But aside from that, because I was late, I never got the chance to record the press conference itself. Hopefully some of the lovely guys from the Celtic fan media world will send me their videos and footage and audio and everything else, please. I'm a beggar. I'm honestly, I must be one of the worst in the entire Celtic fan media community for just sponging. Ask Hamish. Every time we come down here to film, I'm wanting these microphones. I was sponging at any opportunity. Anyway, Aaron Mooy was there today. We all had the chance to speak to him. Now, I asked the question. I was asking about his preparations for the World Cup. And interestingly enough, Aaron Mooy very quick to dismiss his thoughts of the World Cup. His answer was really revolved around focusing on his time at Celtic at the moment, which is, bog standard stuff. You'd probably expect somebody to out with that if they're trying to impress coming into fans who some were doubting him. But he's very much focused on the time now. He still thinks the World Cup is too long away to think about, despite the fact he probably has secured a place on that plane to Qatar. Listen, he's one of Australia's best players. There's absolutely no doubt about it that Aaron Mooy will be at the World Cup. Touch wood, he doesn't get injured or anything like that. If he stays fit, if he's ready to go, he's going to be one of the first names on the sheet for Australia to go there. But I asked him the question, and his answer was very much dictated around focusing on Celtic just now. He doesn't want to think too far forward. And I asked, about the fact that Celtic have so many games between now and then. Celtic are playing in 3 competitions in that time before the World Cup. We've got the Premiership itself, of course, we've got the League Cup, and we've got the Champions League. And the thing that is about the Champions League, Aaron Mooy is going to be wanting to play in these sort of games. The other games that are going to prepare him best for something like the World Cup, but his focus, his energy is on Celtic at the moment, which is very, very nice. Now, if I've been given the audio, if I've been given any of the footage, here is my question before anything else. Sorry if I'm repeating any questions, I was a bit late through the door there, but there's a lot of games to play, obviously with the domestic competitions, the League Cup, the Champions League. How excited are you for that, considering there's a World Cup in the winter? Are you happy there's going to be so many opportunities to get minutes in the leg before that?
Yeah, obviously Celtic challenges for trophies, and that means lots of games. I try not to think too far ahead. Just right now, I'm just trying to get settled in and get fit, and I don't like to think about the World Cup too much because it's so far away. And I've got an amazing opportunity right now to be involved at Celtic, so that's what my main focus is.
And aside from that, a very good conversation with the fans today. I like the way it worked. I like the fact it was so open and we got to get a lot out of him. He's a very quiet guy, Aaron Mooy, as you'll probably hear from the audio and the video of the press conference. He's not really much of a talker. But he certainly gave a lot of good answers today, and he was asked about I think one thing that Celtic fans have been dying to know is where is he going to play? Is he going to be a sort of number 6? Is he going to be an attacking midfielder? Is he a Rogic replacement? Is he our answer to the Beaton replacement? What is Aaron Mooy? What is he going to do for us? And a lot of people would try to speculate about that, but he was asked the question today, and he was very open in saying he doesn't know. He doesn't know yet. He's not even had a chance to train with the team, remember. Celtic left for Poland as he came here. I think that's what they said to us just there at the press conference. He arrived in Glasgow as the team were leaving. He's not had the chance to play with them. He's not had the chance to train with them. It's all very fresh. It's all very new. So he doesn't really know yet what his place in the team is. It could be a number 6. It could be a number 8. It could be an attacking midfielder. But he was very open and honest about saying what he thinks and what he's going to be doing at Celtic. So we just have to find out at the same time as him. Of course, I think a lot of people would have liked a big lengthy answer about what his best attributes are and what he's going to offer best to Celtic. But listen, we're in a system right now, in a midfield right now, which is packed with talent. There's no need to worry about whether or not Aaron Mooy is going to play in a specific role or what he's going to bring to the team. There is so much quality in him as a footballer to add to the quality we already have that there is no need to worry about that. So it'll be interesting to see. The question was asked whether or not he'll be fit for Saturday to play against Norwich. Once again, he left that up to the imagination. We don't know if we'll get to see him yet or not. I'd imagine it would be a bit of a demand, but if he's raring to go, that'll be good. But he's very positive. He's coming over here from a very difficult time in China. He was really in the heart of it all with the COVID scenario, with the pandemic. He was really secluded from life itself, you could say. No football being played for the majority of his time there because of the pandemic. So he's coming over here with bits to pick up from a couple of years wasted, you could say, in his career, but he seems very optimistic about it. He seems very excited to be here. And listen, a lot of people were doubtful, a lot of people are still being doubtful and negative about the signing of Aaron Mooy, but on a one-year contract, I feel like after speaking to him today, and after, you've seen my videos all week, it's not even just speaking to him today makes me say this, but all week, you know, he's got so much more to bring to the table than what I think a lot of people are expecting, and it's only a positive that he's signed on this one-year deal, so I'm certainly excited to see him. Anyway, that's about it for today. I feel like there's not much else to talk about. Catfish, you could sit here all day and talk about catfish probably, but I think we'll leave that for Twitter rather than over here. The weather's not as nice. There's a Polis. How you doing? But aye, that'll do us for today, I think. Let me know what you thought of the video outside. You want to see more throughout the season outside. Now I've got the new camera and everything else. I quite like this. I need to get some mics and such. That would be a nice addition. But let me know if you want to see more videos from Celtic Park throughout the season. Like and subscribe. We're almost there at 35k, so thank you all very much. And yeah, see you all next time.